Hello, Peggy. There I am. I was going to say, trying to find myself on my other device here. Welcome. Happy day after Christmas. Hello, Mother. Ooh, it's cold. I had to just run out to my car and grab my sweatshirt because I was freezing. I sat down in here and I got all my paperwork together to go over some things with you guys. And I was like, oh my gosh, I better go grab my sweatshirt because I'm going to be cold. Hello, Marcia. So, I hope you guys all had a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. We did. We went up to, in the morning, we opened presents here. And it was actually the first year that my kids did not wake me up super, super early, because normally one of them has to come in about, 6, 7 o'clock and wake me up and it's Christmas, Mom, it's time to open gifts. Well, they actually let me sleep in. Hello, Frida. They actually let me sleep in. So I come rolling out of bed about 9 o'clock. I can hear my son. I can hear my husband sitting in the living room. My daughter was still asleep. And so it was kind of, thank you so much, Marcia, for sharing. It was kind of funny that my daughter was still asleep because I kept telling her, I go, you better get up early. We're going to have to get, open presents at home, and I've got to do some cooking. And then we are going up to Grandma's house. But she decided she was going to sleep in. So about 9 o'clock, I told my husband, I go, okay, I'm awake. I said, it's time to go wake up Miss Katie Cat. So he came in here and he woke her up, and we all went out in the living room and we had a wonderful time. Thank you, Peggy, for sharing. Hello, Susan. So yeah, it was wonderful. My son was really, really helpful this year. He helped Kaden open up all of her presents. So that was awesome. They had a good time. She really enjoys it when it's normally her dad that always helps her open up presents. So it was kind of fun that big brother stepped in and helped her open her presents this year. So that's what we were doing today. As I was setting up, she got some electronic things, and I was setting the apps up on her iPad and all that kind of stuff so she could play her fun new little games. And I will show you. My husband ordered me. Isn't this the goofiest looking little thing? It is actually a vacuum cleaner. See its little nose right here? And it is specifically for your like little craft area or little scraps or whatever. And this thing is fabulous. I put batteries in it today, and you actually just click the little on-off button here, and its little nose starts sucking things up. So I had all, you guys know those little dimensional backings. I've been crazy. Yesterday I took the day off, but the days before that, I was sitting here like a mad woman making cards from that new product that I was able to pre-order. I was working on the ice cream cone, what's it called? The milkshake set. I've been playing with that. And I was playing with the country bouquet, which is the one about Valentine's Day with the hearts. I've been really playing with that. And then, of course, I was playing with the on the farm. I was making some cards using that. So I have some things to create with you guys as we get closer to that new catalog going live on January 5th. And so remember that Celebrations runs from January 5th through the end of February. So that is where you're going to be able to earn fabulous free products. Woohoo! Free, free, free. We like that word free, right? So yes, so I definitely put some batteries in this little guy, and I was cleaning up all those little dimensional backings because I was like, I'm going live tonight, so I have to have things pretty tidied up around here. So I did hear from some customers that they have gotten their catalogs in the mail. Whoop, whoop. That's awesome. Go ahead, start making your wish lists out of that. And make sure you look through your Celebrations brochure. Also add those to the list to make sure that those are things that you get as your freebies. So those are earned products. Also, the, well, I'll wait till I turn you guys around and look at that. We have, so that just gives us just a short little, like week of grabbing things off that clearance rack, or not clearance rack, but the last chance list. There's still quite a few items on that last chance list that you can still add to your cart and get a hold of, that were on, from that July-December catalog. So we're actually going to be using, what did I decide to use tonight? Oh, I'm going to be using that barn set to make a very, very simple, beautiful card that could be, I was tending on it being more of a masculine card, but it's all in whatever you want to throw on there as a sentiment. It could be, you know, pretty much any kind of occasion card. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Lois. Who else did I miss coming in here? So yes, so very, very awesome new, or, you know, wonderful things coming up. I was just kind of sitting down here. I've got some Christmas cards that have come in the mail that I want to share with you guys. And I think, oh, I forgot to tell you guys. So you know how last week I was telling you that I was going to try that new fancy wine that my mom had gotten and that she special ordered and even went and picked up. Guess who didn't have any? Me. That's right. I didn't have any. She offered, but all I wanted was coffee. So when I got there, I was like, nope, I need coffee. Because I had just got done cooking things here. We had just got done opening up the presents here, picking up things at our house here. And then we knew we were going up there. So I was kind of just rushing to get things done so we could quickly get up to my mom's house so we could open presents up there and have our Christmas dinner and get everything together. And so she had offered me, she goes, look, she goes, you better try this. Well, I wanted coffee when I got there. Then we all sat down and opened our presents. We had a very wonderful Christmas. Thank you so much, Peggy. So we opened our presents and I was drinking my cup of coffee. And then after we were opening presents, the food was done. So we all sat down and we ate dinner. And then after that, I was like, I am so stuffed. There is no way in the world I want anything. And especially wine. When I'm stuffed, wine is the last thing that I want to drink. That is just not my thing. So I didn't even have any. So that being said, I am going to definitely have to have some when for New Year's. So I'm going to make sure she brings me down a bottle of it so I can have it for New Year's. So hold on, you guys. Let me get you guys flipped around so we can go over some news. What is this thing hitting here? There we go. I keep forgetting to put my camera over on the other side so it doesn't sit there and show my stand, but I forgot again. Go figure. Until I see it, then I don't think about it. All right, I think that is going to be good. I think you guys can see everything, I hope. All right, I'm going to leave it alone. Hopefully it'll stay there and not keep wonking down. It keeps wanting to tilt down on that one side. So we have the paper pumpkin. This is going to be great for your upcoming Valentine's Day cards. This comes with a special love-themed photopolymer stamp set. It is all exclusive to this kit, so there's no way to get that stamp set any other way. This kit is going to include everything for 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs, and 9 coordinating envelopes. So you guys are really going to want to make sure you're subscribed to Paper Pumpkin or get your prepaid to get this beautiful kit to send out your Valentine's Day cards to your loved ones. Also, there is an add-on that you can purchase these little heart-shaped boxes there is going to be 10 heart-shaped boxes with 10 key-shaped stickers. So really, really super cute. I love when they do these little add-ons like this to just make this a little bit extra. So for people that you're mailing cards out to, and then the people who you have, like, you hand cards to, you can also hand them one of these little treat boxes. Or if you've got kiddos who are in school or daycare or any kind of little programs, these would be cute to do as little Valentine's gifts for the kids. Okay. My paper share, the registrations, you can still get in on that. The January 8th through April 2023 mini catalog paper share. This will end on January 8th. For those of you who have already signed up for my paper share, I will be sending out the invoices starting January 4th. So keep watch for that inside of your email. But coming January 8th is the deadline to have it, your registration put in and your payment put in. And then I will do the ordering on the 9th to get all the papers ordered to get these shipped to myself. And then I will cut everything, get everything prepackaged inside of its own little bags, and then get these out in the mail to you guys. Okay. So it's a wonderful way to get yourselves that beautiful paper that you've been looking at in the catalog, but you just don't want it all at one time. But this way you can get it all and really get a feel and a look for the paper, so you really know what you really want. The fitting florets is going to be ending on January 4th, so just a couple weeks away. Now just know that the part that is ending is going to be the paper and the framed festive stamp set. This is in that new January to April catalog, so you can still get that for a while. But just these extra add-ons, there is no more of the gold adhesive backed swirls. Those are no longer available because these items are as supplies last. And you've still got time to get in on my December incentive gift. So with every order that you place with me and you use my December's host code, you will be getting in the mail a free incentive gift from me, which is going to be a free assortment of 6x6 designer series paper. That is going to include 40 sheets in there for you guys. So it's a great way to kind of just, you know, give you guys a little extra something for the holidays, since it is, you know, the giving season. So there is that current host code. It will be up here through the whole duration of this video. You can also find it over on my blog, stampinthepinkbarn.com. How do you get to my store? Simply go to shopdannygarola.com. That will take you into my website where you can hit that shop button and go right into my store and start adding things right to your cart. Again, don't forget to add that host code so you can wind up getting that extra incentive gift for the month of December. Okay, so let me show you guys these super cute cards that have showed up in the mail this last week. Hello, Vicky from Casa Grande, Arizona. You're my neighbor. Okay, so this one here is from Miss Noreen. She is on my team. Isn't this super, super cute? She used that little gnome, and I just love the colors of this. That Bermuda Bay is such a beautiful, bright color. And I love that this can be, you know, one of those winter cards. It doesn't necessarily have to be for Christmas. But see, she even carried that little Christmas tree set over into the inside as well. So super, super cute. Thank you so much, Noreen. This one here is from Cheryl Merchesnik. I love this little easel card. Now this one stands up just like this. It's got this little triangle set here, so you can keep that out on your desk. And look, she has it marked December 25th for this super cute Christmas card. And what a great way of using up your, you know, the end of the year's. If you have some extra of these little mini calendars sitting around, this is a great way to use these up. So you're not just tossing them, you're actually adding them to somebody's card and really just kind of spicing it up and making it very personal for that Christmas day. So that's cute. I just love that. All right, this one is from Cheryl Grimlick. Look how beautiful this is. Isn't this just gorgeous? Oh, I love this. I love this Christmas tree. Very simple, but so elegant at the same sense. And then she really dolled it up by adding that gold to it. So yeah, that says, may your Christmas be merry and bright. So cute. Thank you so much, Cheryl. Then Miss Rhea Jones, she created this beauty right here. Look at, so I love the simplicity with just this one tone color, but it is just, Noreen, I actually just got done showing the Christmas card that you sent me. Hello, my dear. So here is this is the Sierra Sand, but isn't that just gorgeous? With, I would have never thought to put these two colors together, but she absolutely made this card just come alive with adding some of that shimmer and shine on that. And like I said, this is from Miss Rhea Jones. She's also on my team. Then we have Miss Cheryl Williams, one of my customers here locally in the Tucson area. She made this. She is really into making very rustic, antique looking cards. She also makes those, what are they called? Smash books, or I guess it's another version of like a scrapbook. And she uses this very antique look, and I can't pull these kinds of cards off, but I love seeing her projects that she makes. And I mean, they are just so gorgeous, and I just love looking at them. I love that antique look, and she just really pulled this one off in this card. I just thought, oh my gosh, I opened that and I was like, oh my word, isn't that so beautiful? So I'm so thankful that she sent me this card. So thank you guys all so much for sending me cards. Oh, Lois, do not say you are sorry for not sending me a card. Oh my goodness, girl. I just like to show off the cards that people do send because, I mean, that's just kind of what we do, right? All right, so since we are showing off cards, why don't I go ahead and do the giveaways from last week. All right, so we are gonna start out here. So the first card that I did was using the Handmade Wishes set, and I just punched those 4 different punches with the handmade tags punch and added those on here to just give it a little bit of an extra texture to the back. And this card here, Love, Peace, and Joy. So this is a New Year's card. This card is going to go to Cheryl Grimlick for liking last week's cards. So you guys, to get in on winning the cards that I make during the live, all you have to simply do is like, comment, and share the video, and that will put you in the drawing for winning the cards that I make. And you have through that following week to go ahead and do the 3 of those things to get yourselves in on here, because I don't do the drawing until Monday that following week. So like today for these cards, I waited for everybody to go in and share and comment and do all their good things. And that's why I did it before I go live. So again, this is going to go in the mail to Miss Cheryl Grimlick. All right, and then the second card that we made was this super cute little penguin place, happy birthday, using those different tones of purple. I thought this card really turned out cute. This is going to go to Denise Wager, I think is how it's said. I probably totally didn't say that right. But Miss Denise, I do not have your address, so please message me through Facebook here on Messenger, or you can email me at stampinthepinkbarn@gmail.com and give me your address so I can get this in the mail to you. But it is a super cute little birthday card. Then our last card that we did, I made this really cute box, or box in a card So this little box slides right out of here, and here is our card. So when it's standing, you can put this right inside of here and have your card stand up with your box inside of there, if I can get it to do it, just like that. And then you can put, you know, candies or whatever you would like to put inside of that little box. But, so just to let you know, this box I cannot send to you the way it is, simply because it's already put together. That's not going to fit inside of an envelope. So what I have done is I have already included the pieces that you are going to need to go ahead and make this little box. So as you can see, this is your 6x6 piece. You can find the directions over on my blog, stampinthepinkbarn.com. But you're going to simply just put these two sides in, fold those in, and then add some glue on here and glue those together. Same with putting those two in and glue that together. So that's going to be your little box, right? And then your lid, you're going to do pretty much the same thing. You're going to push your two sides in, push your two sides in with your little flaps here. Those are going to go in, and then you're going to simply just glue those on the inside of the lid, so it'll sit like that, and then this will go right on top of that box. So then when you hand deliver this to somebody, it will already have that little box sitting inside of there. But I wanted to make sure I included the pieces for you so you can actually put this little card together and have that to give to someone. So that is actually going to be going to Miss Peggy Frost Brandon. So I hope you have some glue or some kind of adhesive at home so you can put this together. So congratulations, you guys. Thank you so much for sharing and liking and commenting on my video and supporting me in this journey. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started with our first card. Okay, so this first one, I'm actually going to be making 2 cards with this one technique. So whoever wins next week, thank you, Kay, for sharing, can pick which card they would like. So just to let you know that. All right, so the first part that we need is I am using this paper from the Fitting Florets. This is that paper that is going away January 4th. So you're really going to want this beautiful paper to go with that Fitting Florets set, which are the framed florets set. This is that stamp set that is going to be continued inside of that January-April catalog. The dies that go with it, go ahead and create all these beautiful ovals and frames. And look at these little hearts, perfect for Valentine's Day. And then you've got all these beautiful florals. I'm really digging the opened die leaf sets. Me and my mom were actually just talking about how we love that they've done the open leaf in some of these new die sets. So just to let you see what that looks like. But this paper coordinates beautifully with this set. All right, so I decided to pull out. Now this is both the same paper, but they're both cut at 4 by 5 1/4. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip one. So they're both, the blues are facing the inside and both the pink is on the outside. So they're pretty much facing opposite. Now this is a super quick, easy way to make some really beautiful cards. I'm just going to take this and put this in here. No rhyme, no reason. I'm not measuring anything. I'm just simply laying this in here. I froze up, so I had to go. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I win? Yes, Peggy, you won the last card. You won that, where did I just put it? I put it up here. The one with the little box. You won that last card. So you can always, if I freeze up on you, you can always try to refresh just pull down on your device or whatever you're watching from, or if you're watching from a computer, hit that little refresh button. Or if you feel better and you would, if your internet's acting up, then you can always come in and catch the replay. I will always have it over on YouTube. I have it on my blog. I have it here. I leave it on Facebook here. So I'm just going to go ahead and just cut that little corner piece off just like that, okay? So then I'm going to place those over here. And then I went ahead and grabbed 2 pieces of my cardstock that I knew that was going to coordinate with this. So I grabbed a piece of Night of Navy and Polished Pink. Now I need to add my score mark to my Polished Pink here. So this is 4 1/4 by 11. So I am simply going to just score it at the 5 1/2 mark. They're both the same size. So this is where we get some choices here. So I think I'm going to add this here, and then the piece that I cut off from the back one, so this piece is going to go over here on my Polished Pink, and then this piece here is going to line up right there with that piece, and then this one is going to line up right over here with this piece. So this is where you can make some different choices. You can just lay this right on here and then take a piece of paper and run across there. Or what I like to do is I like to just take a piece of white cardstock and do a 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And then what I like to do is I like to take this and just leaving that little bit of white showing, I can put this on here like this, and then I can add ribbon around this. Or if you don't want to do that, I'm going to show you both ways of doing it, because I actually think I want this white piece underneath this one. Yeah, I like that better. This one I'm going to leave just like this. So what I do is I just flip this over, and then I grab my tape, just a regular piece of Scotch tape, line that up, put that down like that. And the only reason why I'm doing this is so when I run my ribbon, this will stay together. So see, there is my piece like that. And then I can decide whether or not I want to take my, this is the Polished Pink open weave ribbon. Now I can lay this on here to just kind of dress up that little seam right there, so you're not like quite seeing the harshness of the 2 different colors. That just kind of adds a little bit of shimmer to that. So if I take that and just grab my ribbon scissors, make sure that's just long enough that I can tape that. Okay, I'm going to go like that. All right. And then just holding that, I'm going to place this right here and tape that. And then doing the same thing to this side. Bring this around and tape it. Okay. And then I can glue that straight down. Just like that. Okay, so there is that one, and then we will put our little sentiment on there. And then this one, I'm going to actually use that white piece, so it's just 1/8 of an inch. border around that. Okay, and then lining that up there. Okay, again, we can either use the polished pink, or we've got this new Night of Navy coming out in that new January-April catalog. This is called the Bordered Ribbon. I thought this might be kind of a nice touch on this, especially since we've got kind of a lot of pink going on. I thought that might look good, but then I couldn't decide if I liked the pink or if I liked the blue. What do you guys think? Do you guys like that pink? The polished pink with that? Let me put it where it would be on there. Or do you like the Night of Navy? What do you guys think? Tell me what you guys like better on there. Pink or navy? Okay, I like the pink on both. You like blue. Okay, there's another pink. So what do we have? We have 2 pink, 1 blue. Pink, pink. All right, I think we're going with pink. I think pink wins it. All right, so we're gonna go with pink again, because of course, who doesn't like pink, right? Well, I know there's a lot of people who don't like pink, but it's kind of my color, so we will go with it. Okay, so there is that, and then I will add this to this side. All right, so that is gonna now get glued on there like that. Okay, just like that. Oops. Then I'm going to be using the lasting labels. And what I'm going to do with this is I am going to take, let me see if this will go this way. Ooh, that'll be perfect. All right, awesome. And I think because since we are probably going to be sending out quite a few thank you cards, I'm going to do one with this thank you with all my heart. There it is. And I think on this one, I'm going to actually do the sentiment in the Night of Navy. Just like that. Okay, punch that out. Now, what we could do is we could grab a piece of either polished pink, or I don't think I like that with it. No, I think I want a piece of polished pink. Let me find there's one right there. Nope, that's, I know I've got a piece sitting here, so let me just find it. We've got a scrap of Night of Navy, so we can decide which one we like better. And then, is that polished pink? Geez, why am I finding nothing but Melon Mambo in here? Out of all the colors I need, my scrap bin. Okay, we'll just go a different route. I must use a lot of my pink because I don't have many scraps. So I have a scrap right here. I'll just cut this out of here because that's what I keep all these little scraps around for. And then, so what I would do with this is, again, you kind of got some options here. You can either make your border stick out from this side, but I'm going to go this way. I'm going to cut this, and it's not even straight, but that's okay. So I'm just going to run just a little bit of glue on here. And then I'm just going to put this right on here this way. So I just see just a little bit of that pink border. Okay. And then the same thing on this one. Just seeing a little bit of that pink border peekabooing out of there. Okay. And then we can add that to the front of this one because I think, yeah, see, it gets lost on there. So I'm going to put this one on this card. So we're going to pop that up. Okay, and I'm just going to stick that right there. And then fold this card in half and burnish that down. And there is our first card using that super cool layout. And then let's do this one. So I need my polished pink for this. And again, I'm going to use that thank you. And I'm just going to take this same little piece of white scrap. Thank you guys. I'm glad you guys like it. And again, it's one of those cards that's a really good way to use up your designer series paper so you don't have to feel guilty about buying more, right? Because sometimes you just start getting all that paper stacking up because you don't get it all used, and then you feel guilty when you buy more paper, but you know, that's just kind of our thing. You can never have enough paper. All right, so I'm going to take this again, and I'm going to cut this one out. And then now I'm going to do the Night of Navy one and do the same thing. Okay. Grab some dimensionals. And see, it's not even on the back. See how I told you? Because I knew I wasn't cutting it even, but you're not going to see the back side of it. So that is kind of just one of those things that only you as the card creator know that it's not perfect. Okay, just like that. Fold this, burnish it. And there you have 2 beautiful cards using the same layout, using the same paper, but you get 2 different looks by showing off that different paper, but as equally as beautiful. Aren't those 2 colors just wonderful together? I love that Night of Navy and that pink. I just really thought that popped, making that color just ooh la la. So, okay, that is our first set of cards. So again, next week, whoever wins this first card, you're going to get to choose which one you want. Okay, so let me get that out of the way. I know, Noreen, aren't those colors just gorgeous? I wouldn't, it's so funny because I wouldn't think to put those colors together until I see them. And I'm like, ugh, what the heck? Why didn't I think of that? Because those are just too pretty together. All right, so look, I'm going to show you guys this. I'm going to turn this on, and it's a little loud, but I just want to show you how cool this thing is, okay? Right? It just sucks those right up inside of there, and then when you go to empty it, you just push this little button here, and they're in there, and then you just dump them out and toss them in the garbage. Too cute to not show you guys. Oops, see, I missed some. And then just like that. All right, so our next card. Again, using a piece of 4 1/4 by 11. This is white thick cardstock. And then I have a piece that is 3 1/4 by 5. That's going to be my next layer. And then this piece here is just 1/8 of an inch. So this is, oh geez, I better measure it because... So it's 3, or no, I better measure it before I say something that know that I'm not right. Oh, there we go. This is 3 5/8 by 4 7/8. Okay, I am going to be using the Christmas Barn along with the barn dies that come together. This is in the catalog that is retiring. So I need the big barn stamp. And I am going to stamp it first on a piece of scrap paper. So I need a piece of scrap paper. And I just bought a brand new memento. Well, I didn't think it was going to be this hard to open. So I'm going to take my barn in black memento ink and just stamp it on a piece of scratch paper. I just have some bulk white cardstock that I just get it in a big thick thing at Amazon. And then I'm going to take the big barn die, and I'm going to go cut that out. And when I do, I come out with a barn like this. All right. Then I need to set that aside because I'm going to be using that. Then I need my smaller piece of white here, and I am going to stamp my barn again. Right here in the center-ish. Okay. Then I need my piece here, and I'm going to use it as kind of just a stencil to cover my barn up. I'm going to go right to the edge. I'm going to take this tree, go right up here. Now you can also use our masking tape for this as well, but this was just as easy. Okay, so there's my tree. Then I'm going to use the tree one more time over here. But this one I want to be like in front of the barn. So I have it where it's going to overlap. And then I'm going to put this one right over here. Okay, just like that. So my barn is sitting kind of in a woodsy area. Then I need that little piece of my scratch, and I need to stamp my little horse and buggy or sleigh. Okay, just like that. And then I need to take the die for that and cut that out, which I'm going to run and do. Hopefully I can get it straight. My goodness, there's a ton of sirens going on outside. I can hear them. It's kind of crazy. All right, so then that's what we needed from that. Okay, this is going to get placed right here, maybe down just a skosh. And then I need to pick out a sentiment of what this is where I was saying you guys have options with this card, is that you can decide what you want to give this card by simply just using the sentiment to decide your occasion for you. So the sentiment that comes in this stamp set is, it's the most wonderful time of year. Well, that could be a birthday, that could be anything. So we could look around and we could pick, what was the one that I was thinking of? Oh, no, that's not what I want. I was thinking, where's it at? I was trying to think of a longer masculine, because since we're sticking with a complete black and white card, you could really do so many things with this. Well, now that I didn't pick one out ahead of time, which I should have, I kind of had one in mind, but I think that stamp set is now no longer available. So let's see, what do we got up here? This is Sending Loving Thoughts and Prayers. Now this stamp set is an upcoming one from Celebrations, but I think it is more not what I'm looking for. So I'm just going to go ahead and stay with it's the most wonderful time of year. That does sound Christmas-y-ish, but we're gonna just make it work. So I don't really want to send you guys a Christmas card that when it's kind of no longer Christmas, but again, you guys can give this in any way that you wish. Okay, so I'm just going to put that right across the bottom there. Right up here. Helps if I put my card. I made sure I did this on grid paper so I can make sure that I get my sentiments straight. So I should use it what I intended to use it for, right? Haha. And see, and I still didn't get it perfectly straight, but that's okay because we're going to put some ribbon on here and it might hide some of that crookedness. Let's hope, right? Okay, so now I am going to take this little divot out of there and I am going to set that horse and buggy or sleigh, whatever. I used one big one down there on the end. Hello, Heather from New Zealand. Woohoo! Welcome. Okay, I'm going to put this right here. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and glue this on here. What is the weather like in New Zealand? Do you guys have snow there? Is it pretty chilly? Or do you guys have pretty mild weather? Okay, so then I'm going to take this piece of ribbon and I'm going to put this across. This is the black and white gingham ribbon. Okay, and I'm going to tuck that around the back and add some tape to that. It's summertime in New Zealand. Huh. Pretty crazy. So what are your summer times like? Here in Tucson, Arizona, we get up to like in the 120s. It was very hot. It is summer, very hot today, 25. So I'm assuming 25, that must be way different than our 25 because that would be quite chilly here. We don't, well, Tucson, Arizona doesn't hit 25 degrees very often unless it's like a fluke thing. Okay, then I'm going up. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and keep that there. But you guys probably are in Celsius, not Fahrenheit. I don't know. Everything is metric. Everything else is more metric. We're the only ones that use like standard. Oops. Okay, just make my little bow there. And then, now this is not my card. This is one that I have found that I just thought was so cute that I had to share with you guys. So this is not my idea. Just want to let you guys know that. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little mini glue dot here. Yep, Celsius, that's what I figured. So 77 degrees Fahrenheit. That is pretty much what we were exactly 77 degrees here in Tucson today. I think that's what I read on the weather report today, that we were 77 degrees, and we are wintertime. So that just shows you what our winters are like here in Tucson. And that's actually cool for us because, like I said, when we're 120 something degrees in the summertime, it is, it's hell on earth. That's what I tell everybody. Okay, so now we're going to take this piece here and we are going to lay this on here. Now look how clean and crisp that is. Isn't that? It was 72 in Casa Grande. So see, yep, she's up north a little bit from me. Okay, let's place this down here. Isn't that such just a clean, crisp card? When I saw that, I knew I had to show you guys because I haven't used the barn in a while. And I thought, nope, we're going to use the barn one last time before it's gone. 21 degrees in Missouri. Whew! Now that's cold. Do you guys have snow on the ground? Or maybe it was 77 yesterday. Maybe it was a little bit cooler today. I can't remember. I know I looked at it, but I keep thinking maybe that was yesterday that I looked at it. Because that's what my son said. My son tells me, he goes, Mom, he goes, it doesn't even feel like Christmas. It's too warm outside. And I go, I know. It's not like Christmas is up north. So there you go. That is that super cute, clean, crisp, just a black and white. I love this card, but using that barn one more time before it retires to show you guys another way of using that. So that is card number 2. All right, now let me get the stuff out to make card number 3. Now this one is kind of a neat little fun fold to show you. Where is it? All right, so I am going to be using, this is the Butterfly Kisses. Now this was one of my virtual swap cards that I am a part of with my team. And this is one of those things that why I join a virtual swap card is because sometimes, especially when we're right in the transition of a catalog, kind of like what we're doing right now, is I need ideas because I'm too busy in brain mode on the new catalog that I still want to use product that is from our annual catalog just because you guys can't purchase the things out of the new catalog quite yet. So I don't want to show too many things using it because then I know, at least myself, I'm one of those people, if I see something, I want to be able to buy it. I don't want to have to wait. But I'm just very impulsive. If I see something, I want it now. I don't want to have to wait 2-3 weeks, whatever. So I don't want to really show too much yet. Next week, I will start showing you guys because since that new catalog will go live, I will be live here on Monday the 2nd, which is next week, next Monday. So I will start showing you guys new products because then in a short 3 days after that, you guys can start buying things. So this is out of the annual catalog. This is that Butterflies Kisses designer series paper. The bright and cheery colors that are in this paper pack are just so wonderful for the upcoming springtime. You've got these really neat butterflies in here. And again, choice of colors. I would have never thought to put these colors together, but once you see it, it's just really, really pretty and happy. You've got some greens and purples there. So, just to show you guys that. I'm also using the hand-penned petals set. This is in our annual catalog as well. along with the, there's a matching die set that goes with this. I will not be using the dies today, but just to show you that there is a coordinating die set that goes with that. So the card that we're going to be using today is, this is my base. This is 4 1/4 by 11. The only thing I am going to be scoring is I'm going to be scoring one side at 2 1/4. Okay, so once I score that piece on the 2 1/4, I'm going to then take this side, and I am not going to score it. I'm just going to simply bump it up to match that piece there, and then fold that in half, and then take my bone folder and burnish that down. Because if I was to try to score this, it's not going to line up, and it's going to be warpy, and it's going to look funny. So this way, if I take this and I push this against that, and then hold this, and then rub my bone folder down there. Now you might get a little bit of creasing down here, but that's okay, because we're going to be covering that with designer series paper, so you're not really going to see that. So it's going to be kind of a neat little fun fold that opens like this, and that will be the inside of our card. So the next piece that I need, this is that butterfly designer series paper. This piece here is 3 by 4. It is going to go down here on this bottom portion. And then this other piece here that has the Calypso coral with these little tiny hearts is 2 by 4. And it's going to go right up here. So those are going to be my 2 designer series pieces. So let's go ahead and place those down. Okay, and then this little heart piece here with this Calypso coral. Hello, Kay. So there is that portion of the card. Then I need a piece of my, this is called Parakeet Party. This is one of our new in colors. This is 3 by 4, and it's going to go this way. And then I need a piece of basic white that is going to go inside of that. And that is 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. And this is what we're going to do our stamping on. So I'm going to be using this great big floral piece right here. And I'm going to be using my Memento. And then holding this like this, coming down. Place that right there. Okay, there's that. Now I need to use my little floral pieces here to fill in some of these little flowery bits. So I'm going to be using Parakeet Party, Calypso Coral, and Starry Sky, because this piece here, I might have said it's Night of Navy, but this is the Starry Sky color right here. That's one of our new in colors as well. And then the sentiment that I want to use is I'm going to use this thanks right here, because again, like I said, we're using a lot of the thank yous right now because of our I think maybe I'm going to use it, maybe I'm not, because maybe it's not going to fit where I wanted that. No, I'm not going to use that. Never mind. I'm going to use the Feel Better. I'm going to use Feel Better. Feel better, friend. That's going to work perfect right there. So I'm going to use the Calypso Coral to put my sentiment up there. like that. Okay. And then I need to leave that out. I am going to grab a scrap here. Or no, I'm not, because I have my scrap underneath here. I keep forgetting that I put this down here. I need to use my Simply Chamois. This is the most magnificent thing to clean your stamp sets off with. It's just so easy. You just get it wet with water and keep it rinsed off, and it will just keep going and going and going. All right, so with my big floral image, I'm going to stamp off first one time, and then I'm going to come in here and place it as a second generation stamp there. Then I'm going to grab my medium size one. Oops, nope, I don't need that in that color. Let me get that off of there. I didn't need Calypso Coral, but I do need my Starry Sky. And Starry Sky is going to be stamped off once. And then we are going to place this right here inside of this big flower. And then I will clean this off, or medium-sized flower, I guess you might say. And then with the smaller one, same thing, stamp off once, and I'm going to add that right there to that one. And then you've got these two flowers that are together. That's where I'm going to bring my Calypso Coral back in. And that will fit, whoops, helps if I get ink on the whole thing. What stamp set did Feel Better come from? That is from this one right here. This is the hand penned petals. It's right here. Feel Better, friend. It's in this set here. Okay, that's going to go there. And this is going to go here. Okay, there's those. And then I'm going to grab my leaves. And I'm going to do the larger leaf on that little block. And then pull out my Parakeet Party. And using the larger leaf, I'm just going to put these. Now, these don't line up perfect. And that's kind of the intent, is they are more of like a watercolor where they just kind of fit on the outsides. So don't think that you're doing something wrong if they don't line up perfect. They're not meant to. Just like that. Okay. Then let's clean that off and this one off. Okay. So we are done with the colors. Close those so we don't wind up dropping anything in it or sticking our fingers in it like I just did. But again, that's what our chamois is for too. I can wipe my fingers off on that. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on my Parakeet Party mat. Hold on, maybe I want to wrap. Yeah, no, that's good. That's what I wanted. Okay. Then I'm going to be grabbing my Starry Sky. This is the metallic woven ribbon. And I'm going to put this around the bottom here. Like that. And again, I'm just going to tape the back of this. Okay, like that. And then I'm going to take just a little snippet of this, and I'm just going to tie just a little knot. Okay, like that. And then we can pull these little ends, we can shred these out a little bit to make them kind of fray. Once you cut those, they can kind of fray open. Just like that. Okay, and now, hold on, let me take a drink. Okay, this piece is now going to get adhered to the bottom portion of my card, or if you want to, you can do the top portion of your card. It doesn't really matter which one you put it to, just it has to be one or the other so you can open your card out. But I'm going to do it to the bottom piece here. And what I'm really watching is my top and my bottom to make sure those are lining up and have the same amount of width, and my sides. Okay. And then there is our last card. So again, bright and cheery. I will decorate the insides of these cards. So you will see the pictures of the insides over on my blog. I will get the insides all nice and decorated for you. The other thing is you could flip this card around like this and use your bigger portion on the top and the smaller on the bottom. This is kind of one of those versatile cards. You can actually do this way and make your image landscape style, and this card could open like that. So there's lots of options with this little layout here. Okay, so that is our last card. So let me get a little bit of this stuff put away so I can bring all three of the cards in and so you can see them again. And see, aren't those colors so pretty? Oh, I just think they're beautiful together. Ouch. I stabbed myself with my scissors. Okay, let me grab those cards. Okay, so this is the last card. Let me try to burnish this down a little bit more so it'll stay closed for you. And then here is our second card, that black and white one. And I just thought I saw somebody said they really liked the black and white one. Thank you, Vicki, for sharing. Thank you so much. Kay says she really likes the black and white card. I know, very simple, gorgeous. I just adore that card. And then those are the two first cards. So this is when you, whoever wins this, they will be able to pick which one they want out of those two. So those are just a really simple, but just one cut. You're using the same piece of paper, just laying it opposite of each other and then just cutting, and then they'll fit together to kind of show off both those two different designs of paper. And then you've got these two very simple, beautiful cards. So I hope you enjoy this. If you are spending your holiday with your family, enjoy your time with your family and friends. have a wonderful new year. I will see you guys back here. Well, I will see you guys on Thursday, the 29th. I will be doing my coffee and cards. That is a YouTube live. That is at 1 o'clock Mountain Time, so 12 o'clock Pacific, 2 o'clock Central, and 3 o'clock Eastern. So it's during the day. You can catch me over on my YouTube live there. And so be prepared tomorrow to see these over on my blog. It'll take me through the night to get my video uploaded and all the good things and get everything written up for these cards. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Have a very, very wonderful rest of your week. Spend it with your family and your friends, and have a safe time. And I will see you guys Thursday. Bye-bye.